Okay, so make a quick video this morning. I'm Derek Adams. This is the Derek Adams Construction Channel. It's Friday, February 14, 2020. This is the first video of this year. Listen, I know I've been busy. I've been communicating with some of you on the videos and the comment sections, and some of y'all have been emailing me directly. I want to say thank you. Keep the questions coming. If I can't answer the questions, I'm going to refer you to maybe someone else that can. Another thing, join Better. That's the Black Engineering Technician Training Association. Listen, it's for everybody. I know the name is black, but it's for everyone. We welcome everyone in it, but we just there to do training, to answer questions, to help people find jobs in inspection, in construction materials testing, whatever it may be. Okay, so another thing, all my new subscribers, thank you. I mean, I really appreciate y'all joining the Derek Adams Construction Channel. I hope some of the videos are beneficial. Please share them, like them. This is not a monetized channel. It's free. This is free information. I give it to anyone, anywhere in the world, and I enjoy doing that. This is just my part of giving back to everyone that's out there. Okay, for those of you that are right now recertifying and taking certifications, don't give up. I know sometimes recertifying and make things a little difficult, a little more harder than it was 3 years ago or 5 years ago when you first took the certification test or exam and passed it. But don't give up. If you don't do well on it, go back and take it again. Excuse me, man. I'm a little sinus drain coming up in here. I'm trying to hold it back while I'm talking. Okay, so other than that, let's talk certifications. Okay, so ACI. I got a new ACI practice exam. It's a field concrete testing grade 1. It's for that. It's just a practice exam. It asks some of the questions from the ASTMs for slump, for air, for temperature, for unit weight, for sampling, for making cylinders. You know, for those ASTMs that it covers. So I got a little small practice exam. I spent the last couple of months working on it when I had spare time. I finally got it together. Some of you that email me regularly, I have shared it with you, and I know I haven't. I know the right answers to all of the questions, but I need to give you the right answers. Okay, so I'm gonna do that as well. All right, I'm gonna try if I get a chance. The day is Friday. By Sunday, hopefully I'll have an answer key with all the right answers on it. Okay. Another thing too, if you're taking ACI right now, try to get, if you want to take it, rather get the company that you're working for to sponsor you. I think that's better because they benefit from you having a certification just as much as you benefit from it. Okay, don't try to just go out there and spend the money and take the exam on your own. It would be better if your company took some interest in you and paid for the exam. Okay, we at my company, the company I work for, we just had a few people that I know of that have taken the ACI strength testing exam, and I was able to help those guys, like highlight some of the key parts that were some of the questions going to come from, and I've been getting some positive feedback from that some of them think they did really well on the exam, and I hope they did too, and they will receive their certification shortly. So as far as ACI concerned, it's 3 ACI certifications that I recommend. One of them is the ACI Field Concrete Testing Technician Grade 1. That's like, I want to say that's like right behind, in the United States for sure, right behind your driver's license and a good background. That is like the #1 certification in construction materials testing and construction inspection. Okay, The next one I would recommend, if you're in transportation on highway projects, for the inspectors, it's the Transportation Special Inspector, Concrete Special Inspector certification. That exam might be a little more difficult if you hadn't had any experience. I've been wanting to take that exam for about 5 years now, and I hadn't taken it. But this year here, I think I know what I need to know to go in there and pass it, so I'm going to take it. Hopefully, I can get all the material that I need. It's open book too, so I can get all the material I need together this coming fall 2020. I'm going to try to get that exam in, and if I get the material, and this is what I want to do, I want to purchase the material so I'll be able to share it with those of you that are interested in taking the exam. I want to bag up 1 minute to I don't know if y'all see in my glasses here, these trucks. We have cement treated base going in this morning, and I'm glad they finally covering this area up. This has been one of our worst areas on the job site, but we getting the road in. Lot of concrete paving is coming in this area here. It's about 380 feet long, and or maybe close to 400 feet long. Yeah, it's probably about 400 feet long, and it's running about 90 to 95 feet wide. So this is like one of the main ways in and out of, going to be one of the main ways in and out of downtown. Take you back north, or to take you from the north side to downtown. Okay, so I want to bag up right quick. ACI, Field Concrete Testing Technician. I went on the ACI website, which is also www.concrete.org. And I found this this little testing question and practice exam package that they got, and it's completely online. It costs about $350, and I think it'll be something good for anyone that's interested in taking the ACI exam that have never taken it, to take that, to register, to get that, to purchase it. And I think it's all online, and you can just go through it, and you got questions there, you got answers there, you have procedures, test procedures for the field. So I think that is a good thing to get. It's at concrete.org, and if you look under certifications and publications, I believe you can find it. I might make a video on it. I think I might even purchase it myself and see if I want to see if you purchase it, can you keep it? I mean, if it's not something you just purchase and then after 6 months it go away, you no longer have it. So I need to read more into it. But any of you out there that this your first time getting in construction inspection or materials engineering, please look into that. If you think it's something that might benefit you, go ahead and maybe look into getting this, or maybe looking into getting your employer to purchase it for you, or maybe even your other co-workers, because from my understanding, it's pretty good. It's going to be more in depth than just going and training at one of those refresher courses that they might have at your local ACI chapters. Okay, so I just want to bag up with that. Now, my third ACI that I recommend, not really big and popular in construction inspection here in South Texas or in the Houston area, but it's everywhere when it comes to construction materials testing, especially with concrete, and that is ACI, the Strength Testing Technician certification. That's the third one that I recommend everyone get. Now, all three of them are beneficial. The first one is the field concrete testing. That is probably the most beneficial. But if you are an inspector, that one, along with the Transportation Concrete Special Inspector certification, is also a good one to have. And of course, we have a lot of guys out in West Texas and North Texas that get the ACI Strength Testing Technician certification as well. So those are the three from ACI that I recommend. They are sort of expensive, but the amount of how I want to put it, the benefit to you is priceless. Let me just say that. The training that you get, your performance in the field, and then you also going to, with those certifications, you will be able to demonstrate to people that you know what you're doing. When someone won't just walk up and question your work, and you got that little card in your wallet or that certification in a binder in your vehicle or whatever, they know, okay, well, if he went through this process, then I can count on him or her to go out here and perform their job the correct way. So that's the importance of getting that ACI certification. Now I want to move on. Some of you are in different states like North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, New Jersey, New York. Some of you are in the Middle East, in Africa, in other parts of Asia. Well, like I said, I get questions from people from all over the world. There are also unique certifications in your jurisdictions or in your local districts, your provinces, your state, your cities, your counties, your parishes. If you're in Louisiana, or I believe Minnesota has 2 parishes too. Parishes is like a county, you know. And so, with that being said, some of those certifications that your state have for building construction, for highway and roadway construction, for other parts, for other infrastructure like storm sewer, water lines, reservoirs or whatever, they have certifications that are unique to the area where you live. Now, ACI is something that's worldwide. It can be used anywhere. A question that come up from one of our subscribers was that is ACI, if they took ACI in their country, would it be useful in another country somewhere else? Yes, if you go to the ACI website, there's a question, frequently asked questions, and you can find that on there. ACI is universal. I imagine if you went to another planet, you could probably still use ACI, right? So it's just it's everywhere, and so you can use your certifications everywhere. They're not unique to one particular city or country or county or province or region in the world or continent for that matter. ACI is everywhere. So, but your own, where you stay, your government might have special training, special certifications, special requirements for inspectors or for construction material engineers or technicians that are unique. And so if that's the case, you might want to check and see what you might need besides ACI, besides NICET. NICET is mainly in Canada and the United States, but even that, you like TxDOT, certain NICET that certifications they might require, certainly they won't. But here in Harris County, Houston, Texas area, the city of Houston, they accept NICET. Harris County, they accept inspectors and technicians with NICET as well. I have NICET. I have NICET level 3 soils and NICET level 3 concrete. So those are certifications that I keep current. Well, I just got them back current, but they are useful to me here. But if I move somewhere else, maybe right here in the United States, they may not be useful anymore. So always, if you're moving to a different position or you're moving to a different area in the world, make sure that you might have a certification that might go somewhere else, but you might have something else that you might have to get when you get there. So that's another important thing. I want to say this other one is called Texas. It's from the Texas Asphalt Paving Association. I'm going to make another video just on that. I know I got a video showing people how to go there and to look up the certification, look up how to find the certification they want, the testing, the training that they want, the dates for the training and the testing, the exam that they want, and the prices. So I want to say that that's like a whole nother video. I'm going to recertify in level 1B coming up in March. It's a certification that lasts 3 years. It's for asphalt. We have a lot of asphalt coming up here pretty soon as well. But I want to make a separate video with that. I might even do that later when I start my recertification process, because I think it's some new material that I'm going to be getting in the next few weeks on that, and I want to be able to share it here. And remember, everything I share with y'all is free. I'm not trying to like make nothing off of this, man. I'm doing what I need to do, man. I got everything I need. I'm serious. I don't, this is just free, just from my experience and from my knowledge, things you need to know or might want to know. And then if I don't tell you what you need to know, ask me a question. That way I can present more information. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry and finish this video. So again, those of you that are in a recertification process, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, stick with it. If you got any questions, you need any help with anything, I might have some information that I can help you with, and so just let me know. I am very busy. I apologize. I hadn't made a video in over a month. I guess almost 2 months. But it's been busy. And I got some other videos coming up. I got this Lime application video. I'm going to try to get it done today. I'm going to make a NICET video too. NICET, National Institute Certified Engineering Technologies. I'm going to make a video on that. You can go to, if you're interested in NICET, like highway construction inspector, I'm in the process of signing up to take that exam. That's those exams are no longer open book, by the way. For those of you don't know, you have to know something. You can't just have the publications packaged and brought into the exam room with you. They're all computer based right now. You take them at Pearson VUE locations here in the Houston area, and whatever other locations they have available across the United States and in Canada. But I can tell you they're no longer open book, so you have to come in there with some prior knowledge, depending on what level you take. I'm gonna try to, not gonna try to, I'm gonna do it this year, and that is go and take the exam for highway construction inspector 2 and see how I do on that one. One of our subscribers, she took it and she said she didn't do well on it, but I recommend, since she's in construction as an inspector or an engineering technician, take some of the easier exams first, like the ACI exam, ACI field concrete testing exam, the ACI transportation concrete special inspector exam. That one is open book, and any other certifications that are related to your area that may not be national or international, try out for those. Usually those are easier as well. The NICET is, to me, NICET, I took 6 NICET exams. And I had, at one time, like 5 or 6 NICET certifications. But right now I only have 2 NICET certifications after all of that exam taken over the years. So it's just work your way up there. You got to crawl before you walk. My first exam in this was my nuclear density gauge test. And I got a video on that. Talks about 5 certifications within 2 weeks, how to coordinate them and whatever. And that might be a little bit impossible for most of you, but pace yourself. You don't have to rush and get everything. It's like a doctor go to school for 6-7 years. Engineer go to school for 4 to 5 years. They're not, and then even after they graduate, they gotta wait and get their license. That might take another 2, 3, 4 years, even if they ever get it. Okay, so the thing is, just pace yourself. You can actually get most of these get through most of these within maybe 2 years for sure. The ACIs, the strength testing, and the field concrete testing, probably within 1 year. To be realistic about it, that's what we're talking about right now. NICET, like level 1, level 2 soils, level 1, level 2 concrete, and maybe level 2 asphalt, maybe 3 years for that. Okay, for those of you that's new to it and can't get the certification right now because you don't have the experience, the knowledge to get it, like say someone like me, I can go and take all these exams within a few months, maybe pass them and get all of these certifications because I've been in it a while though. So that's the difference. And anyone else that's been in it a while should be able to do that. But for newcomers, look, don't expect to get everything at one time. Get what you can, and then the rest you can gradually get. You know, you can gradually climb up that ladder with the other certifications. Okay. So that's all I wanted to say on the certification thing. Again, I want to, if you're recertifying, like I mentioned earlier, keep doing it. I just recertified 2 certifications. I got another one coming up next month. My ACI expire in less than 2 years from now. I think in about 22 months. I have to go 22, maybe 20 months, 20 to 21 months. I have to go redo my ACI field concrete testing again. That'll be December of 2021. Okay. So wait a minute. Yeah, so not even that long, right? Somewhere up in there, okay? So I got that coming up. I have the NICET exam I want to take. I got that coming up. I still would need to recertify my NICET asphalt. I got my asphalt, Tex APA asphalt level 1B coming up. I want to take my Tex APA, which is Texas Asphalt Paving Association. I want to take the SB 102 exam, which mainly deals with like cement treated base, lime stabilization of soils and soil sampling, stuff like that. So I want to get that done. There's a lot of things I want to get done. And some of this stuff, I've been saying this for years, that I want to get this, I want to get that, and I get it, and then 2-3 years later got to recertify it and do it. Sometime I had like that highway construction inspection. I mentioned that for ACI. I mentioned that exam to my supervisor back, I'd say maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and I still hadn't taken it. And so this year I'm thinking I'm going to get it. Back then I wasn't even sure I was ready. Now I'm ready. I know I can go and at least I qualify to take it. But now I think I'm ready to take it. Back then I don't even think I was qualified. I think I was just trying to rush it. So the thing is, get yourself ready. You benefit yourself better when you get yourself ready. Prepare for these exams. Don't let your employer force you into them. If you're not ready to take them, let them know that, hey, I need the materials. I need to be prepared for this. I can't just rush into it, go in there, score close to a 0 on it because I'm not familiar with any of the information, So, look, that's just how life works. You got to prepare yourself for something. We all have items that we are unfamiliar with. I'm not familiar with everything in construction, but I will prepare myself, and then after that I will go and take the exam. So until next time, I want to go on and end this video. It's been too long. I was trying to make it like 10 minutes. It's already almost 25 minutes. So if you got any questions, please leave a comment, leave a question, like it, share it. And for those of you who hadn't subscribed yet, I got some more videos. I'm trying to make another one today. The other videos I make today probably be a lot shorter than this one. So until next time.